commitment. I was trying to make a rhyme. It didn't work. TPC 146, July 28th.
That's not a good word.
Shut up, Rob. TPC 146, July 28th, 2020, with Canadian correspondent Rob Anton, and late because he's a fucking bitch, JP Veriano. Everyone listening to the podcast is available on BitChute, DTube, Vimeo, VO, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor. Not on IGTV because it can only be 15 minutes long. Not on Daily Motion because it can only be 60 minutes long. And not on Twitch because it has to be live, not recorded. So that's why it's not on those ones. So fuck all those websites. But aside from that, what's going on, man?
Not much. Same old.
Dude, I'm trying to get sponsored by a distillery called White Tiger that makes a drink called Fat Cock. And yeah,
Do it up.
that's the general reaction. I work at a liquor store now, and that's one of the things they sell.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. And yeah, and I thought it was fucking hilarious, and so I called the distillery, and I'm trying to get them to sponsor my podcast. I don't even know what that would entail, but the guy sounded interesting. He said the owner's going to call me. That was a couple days ago, and I haven't heard back, so I might just be getting ghosted. But yeah. And there's another drink. It's like a little plastic, like tequila, like margarita. You know, it's like a fucking $1. It's called Buzz Balls. So I really want to get sponsored, so I can be sponsored by Cock and Balls. I think that I will be in good company if Rogan started with the Fleshlight. If my beginnings are Cock and Balls, I think I'm doing the right thing.
So what's going on? How's the job? Is it like nights? Or?
I like it, man. It's probably the most fun I've ever had at a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bunch of assholes like me. Yeah.
Is it like a big place?
It's actually a very nice. It's probably the nicest liquor store I've ever been into.
Okay.
It's probably the nicest one I've ever been in. Maybe like one or two in like Buckhead or something are nicer, but it's fucking fantastic. You know, the owners owned it since he started it 20 years ago. Okay. And yeah, no, it's really fun. I like making fun of people when they leave. And there's always weird people. Like there's always just someone that's like a little off. And not like your general, like, you know, your general person coming to a liquor store at 8 a.m. Not those people. That's a given. But, like, yesterday some chick walked in. She goes, "Y'all have beer?" Someone was like, "Yeah, it's that whole half of the store." And she goes, "Do you scan IDs?" And one of the guys goes, "Well, now I think I have to. Because we have a scanner, but they don't really use it. You don't need to." But he goes, "Well, now." And she goes, "I shouldn't be buying liquor." And he goes, "Why?" He goes, "My ID doesn't do well with liquor." He goes, "What does that even mean?" And then she left. It was like, we were just like, did we just get punked? Like, is that what that was? So, like, it was so, everyone was just, people that weren't even near the register were kind of turning their heads and being like, what the fuck just happened? It was like, It was like an AI generated conversation. Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where it's like NPC, like Skyrim NPC dialogue?
I've played the games.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know what they're about. They're pretty horrible.
Yeah. So, what is it that you and JP have been playing? COD Warzone. Because my other buddy,
Call of Duty Warzone.
My other buddy JP Bleacher, who's been on this podcast, episode 51, who was in my class at Pius. Sister was a year above Charlie, so a year below you and John.
Okay. What's the name?
Last name Bleacher, Bleacher.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Anyways.
Yeah, JP was in my class. I don't know if I have like the liberty to like state other family members' names on my massive podcast, but no, that's not my privacy. So he's been on here. He was episode 51, but he texted me like the day, maybe not even a full day after you texted me about Call of Duty Warzone. Actually, he might have texted me before you.
Yeah.
So, but it's just now I have just like two people from like two completely different like friend groups.
Yeah.
To me, that and they happen within a day. So now I've been working nonstop, so I haven't had time to. But what is it? Because it's not just. I don't know. I normally don't. It's not like this is the first video game we've ever played, and it's like you gotta try this thing. It's called Pong. Like, it's very rare that like multiple people will text me as someone that's not a giant gamer. I'm not a pretty big gamer, but I normally don't get random texts about like a game. So please fill me in.
I think it's because so there's been a bunch of battle royale games. I think the biggest one was like Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when 50 go in and one come out, basically.
Yeah.
But now that format has come to like Call of Duty, literally, not just like in a clone or anything, but actually.
That's awesome.
So right now there's a bunch of like cheaters and hackers, but chances are if they take care of that, people will be in this game for like a while.
Yeah.
It'll probably end up being like Fortnite, where it'll just be the same game running for years, just with updates, or like Grand Theft Auto online.
Well, because you texted me, you were like, it was like tactics, and you were like, "Read up, motherfucker! We're taking on some kids." And I was like, "That's what I was like."
Stop some 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I was like, "All right, what's going on?" Yeah. Well, I should actually have a couple days off next week, so I will absolutely. I got the can't see it. I got the big 4K right next to the. So now when I'm editing the podcast, I can just literally have a 40-inch 4K like a foot from my face. So I can take a couple days and just burn.
Let's see all the guys.
Yeah, I can literally. I have like 72 hours straight next week that I can burn, and I will absolutely download it.
Yeah. Make sure to like pre-download it before you start the 72 hours, or you'll be waiting for like 20 hours.
I mean, come on, man. What do you take me for? What do you take? Look,
just making sure.
I'm stupid, but come on, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not an retard. I'm not. Yeah.
But so you download it, and it's just like battle royale. So it's you, but you can do up to squads of 4.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and it's all like it's cross-platform. So it doesn't like I play on PlayStation, you can play on Xbox, someone can play on PC. We can all be in the same squad.
That's fucking amazing.
I know, right? So
the future of gaming is.
I think that's also why why it's got really hyped because of the cross-platforms.
Yeah,
everybody's like fucking playing together.
I mean, there's no reason for anything to not be cross-platform. In my corporate genius, let me tell you how to run your multinational.
It actually makes sense for them to cross-platform certain games.
Yeah,
get more sales.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I guess I'm looking at it from like a romantic. I'm like, gaming's all about hanging out with you, and it's just like, dude, these companies don't give a fuck.
No.
I'm sure they maybe started true to their roots, but dude,
they'll probably be watching Activision to see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Like, what happens with this fucking game? But like, this thing came out like 5 months ago. Okay. They're already like about to go into like season 5.
Oh Jesus.
So, but like, it doesn't really matter. You can jump at any fucking time and just start playing.
What do you mean season 5? What?
Like every month they like do a new season. So like while you play, you can get like rewards and shit, skins and stuff for your guns or whatever.
I was thinking, if I ever got, like when Homer designs his own car.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, if I ever somehow managed to scrap together some fuck you money, I want to make a game that's almost like, it's like metaphorical of Homer's car. Like, I just want to get a couple. I'd get like you. I get both JPs I know, maybe my friend Matt, and I just want a game that's just like, it's the gamer's game. Like it would be understood from the outset, like, hey, it might make money, but that's not, in no way is it shaped by like a bottom line and shareholders. It would be like a money sinkhole, but I would acknowledge that going in, but it would just be the gamer's game. I haven't thought of what it would be. I think it would be like Just Cause ridiculousness, with like GTA 5 graphics, with like Call of Duty like weapon modification and like replayability. It would have like Forza cars. It would be like a cloud game, and it would have the best aspects of everything.
Of all of them.
Yeah, so you'd hop into a plane and it wouldn't just be getting to it would be like simulator. And like you could get on and literally be like, fuck, like we gotta figure out how to like, and it'd be you and your friends, and like one of your friends would be like a flight sim expert. And it'd be like, Bob, if I can get on the like John loved planes. It'd be like, John, you gotta fucking, because like it wouldn't just be like, oh, pick up the controller. It'd be like, how do we start this? It'd be like VR, full immersed, and it'd be like all of us screaming as like bullets are hitting the fuselage, and it'd be like, someone start the fuck, because it would literally be a real plane. It'd be like, oh, you grab all the things, okay, here we go, we're going. I'm sorry if I'm a little more excited.
No, there's a PC game that I played years ago called My Summer Car.
Okay.
And it's like shit graphics, shit sound, like design, everything. But it's like first person shooter, basic like view. And basically the premise is your parents have left for the summer and left you at the house, and you have to like, basically you got to do chores and stuff to keep yourself alive.
Okay.
So you have to like go into town and get fuel, and like there's different vehicles you can drive, but like you have to know how to drive those vehicles in real life to be able to even start them.
Oh.
Like there's a tractor, but like you still have to pull all the shit that you have to pull on a tractor, and you have to like point the mouse like at every single point.
Oh shit. I kind of
and
like
even
that.
the car is like you have to put it in gear, and then like you have to press on the clutch and like turn the key, and sometimes it won't start over. Sometimes you gotta like turn the key and give it like hit the gas button a little bit just to get it going.
I like that.
It's so good. And like you drive into town and like it's a one-way street, so like you gotta pull over if you see people coming. And like if you don't, they'll just hit you, and it's just like you're dead. You have to start over again.
Dude,
or like if you starve to death, you die. But like also there's another part of the game where you have to rebuild your dad's old car, and every single piece is in the garage, and the body's just like out in the driveway, and like basically you have to rebuild this car entirely, and everything is like goes where it's supposed to go. Like when you're building the motor and like the transmission and everything, you have to like get it properly.
Do you literally have to like, I was gonna say, you go like another level. You have to like dig out the ore and like smelt it to the proper
like
pieces.
Basically, we're almost there. Like, yeah, you have to like screw in a panel. So if you put the panel in,
oh Jesus,
you have to like find all the screw holes, and then you have to like hit the mouse button, the scroll mouse button, to like turn the screw.
Jesus Christ! What if it's like nope? You gotta like grip the fingers. It's like, oh fuck.
Be the next. Well, yeah. Then it'll just be VR, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I was thinking of like another thing in the gamer's game. I don't even know what it would be called. What would it be called?
Gamer's game.
I don't know.
The gamer's game.
The game. Yeah, it'd probably be called the gamer's game. Yeah, the gamer's game.
Gaming the game.
Gaming the game. Gaming the game.
Yeah.
But what
you do is you make like a bunch of different, I don't know, isn't this what Ready Player One kind of was, where there's like,
yeah, you
can go into space and there's like all sorts of different planets, but each planet has like there's like a Call of Duty planet, there's like there's a Gran Turismo planet, there's a Grand Theft Auto planet, there's like everything, you know what I mean? Like you go, but then you also have your own spaceship that you can just like explore shit.
Hold on, I gotta send JP the link.
All right.
Keep talking, Rob.
Yeah.
Keep fill the gap.
Okay, yeah. It's it would just be like everything sitting there. Like literally everything. You could literally experience everything that we either really or theoretically know is possible.
It would. All right, let me send this to him. What I was thinking is like another thing it would be is like it'd be like GTA, but like if you like shot people or something, it wouldn't just be that like you got a couple stars. Like the cops would hunt you until like they found you. So it might go on for like days. Like if you shoot like you could turn that on, and if you shoot someone, it's like they're gonna, it's gonna be breaking news. You're gonna hear it in all the car radios, and you literally have to like put the hat down and like
real world consequences.
Yeah, like you could
online actions.
Yeah, like you could turn that on, and like you'd have to go hide out. Like you could maybe bribe people to let you into their house or something, or just ice them. Like, and you could turn it off whenever you wanted, but you could just see how long you evade the cops. Because think, man, if someone just like got out of their car on a freeway and like shot 4 people in the head. Like that wouldn't go away. That would be YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. It would be texting everyone. It would go insane. That's what I want. Is like I want a game like that where like, I mean, it might take you like 3 months to get away. like, I guess that would just be. What the fuck is this? No, god damn it, JP's mad that we're on Zoom. Fuck off. Download Zoom. What a bitch. These people. Rob, fuck him. He can't play the Gamers game. He's not allowed to play.
He's not allowed to play gaming the game.
You're not allowed to play gaming the game with the gaming sequel. So have you seen that new gaming, that ultra wide monitor?
I've seen a few.
There's like one that's been like making the rounds the last couple. I'm very angry at you, JP. Not JP Bleacher, other JP, because now I'm trying to coordinate your dumbass to get on Zoom while keeping a conversation going here. And frankly, I just I don't need this, JP. So you fucking figure it out, dipshit. But it's like it almost looks goofy. Like it's fucking insane. It's almost like a half circle. It's like 5K, or it's like 5K by 1K. It's
I mean, it would make a lot of games a little easier if you had some peripheral vision, like first-person shooters and things like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of looks ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure it's ridiculous.
Dude, I can't.
When does that stop people from selling?
That's true. It's very true. It's ridiculous. You might as well cut it out. It's just, that's it. So, I was thinking, now that I have just this 4K TV sitting right next to me, an Xbox One X, how balls deep are you gonna wait for the new? Hey, JP, very
5.
Hold on, JP is entering. This fucking dipshit. Is he here? Is he here? He doesn't have a camera? Asked to start video. Jesus. You're really messing up the flow of everything, dude.
Gotta get used to it.
What?
He's gotta get used to it.
He can't even figure it out. His video's turned off. There's no nothing. You know what? I'll tell you what, I've about had it. You know, I'm gonna fucking hunt you down, JP, and put it in your butt. So, yeah. I've kind of realized that I'm probably not gonna get monetized by YouTube. I've been like shadow banned and I think I told you.
Oh, really?
Dude, literally at work, in one day, I watched 20 different people subscribe, and the subscriber count went up by 1. That's a fucking kick in the balls. Because I'm working so hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. And now I'm like, wait, you're telling me that I might be at like 10,000 right now? Like, if it's going 20 to 1, and I'm almost at 500. So that's a little upsetting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm kind of realizing, like, and it's not some, like, I used to not think about that because I'd be like, there's no way anyone at YouTube gives a shit about my shitty podcast. There's something like 10,000 hours of video uploaded, like, every minute. There's 2 billion active users on YouTube. Right. It dwarfs even Facebook. And then as time went on, I started to realize, I was like, wait, I looked stuff up. I looked up, like, shadow banning and more about it and how it works, and I didn't know this, but YouTube, when you upload so when I upload the podcast, it upload whatever.
Hey, JP's here.
He is?
Yeah, I see him.
Hey.
I don't hear him, but I see him.
Hey, JP. JP, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you. You stupid shit. We can't... Spotlight video? Oh.
Now he's taking over.
JP, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Cancel the spotlight. No, we can't hear you, you stupid piece of shit. He can't hear us. Well, I'm gonna... For everyone listening, I'm sorry that we're all having apparently we're having contagious Down syndrome, but we can't figure this thing out. But because of that, I don't think I'm gonna get monetized. So I think it's just kind of free. Hey, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys either.
Well,
I'm testing the audio and it's coming through my headset.
yeah.
I can't hear you.
Well, maybe you should take off the headset.
It's the only thing I got, and then you're gonna get feedback from my mic.
I don't care. Try it. Or hey, maybe I can just put you on speaker.
What's that?
Try now.
Just gonna have me on speaker?
Is it working?
Yeah.
I can, yeah, it's kind of fucking jerry-rigged and shit.
You got a problem with it?
I mean, I'd rather be able to hear Rob a little bit better and not have to rely on you holding your fucking phone.
How about now? Can you hear Rob? Rob, say something.
All right. Hey.
I mean, yeah, I can hear Rob, yeah, but...
I can hear JP.
Well, hey, this is what we're doing. So,
Wow. I'm gonna keep fucking with it and see if I can get this shit to work, but...
well, I was saying, so I don't think YouTube's gonna monetize me. So I think it's just free reign with words like retard now. I don't think there's any point in holding anything back. I mean, don't go full like racial slur, but like...
What, are you calling me a racist? Like I would do that?
I don't know, bud, but yeah. So I've realized that like, so when I upload a podcast, when I upload the podcast, it takes however long, let's say an hour. But then there's always a processing period. It's normally about 10% of the total upload time. How do I gallery view? There we go. That's much better. Or for me at least. I don't know what you guys are seeing. But it normally takes like an hour, and then the processing time is normally about a tenth of the total upload time. So whatever it is. And in that processing time, it's compressing shit, but what it's also doing is it's transcribing everything, just using AI to just get for closed captions. And then it takes that and translates it to all the different languages. So JP, you bitch.
Still huge.
Hey, wait, now, kid JP, can you hear us now? Nope.
Yeah,
no.
I can with this.
No, you're still on the phone. All right.
Yeah, it's all about
Well, sorry. We'll do Zoom. We'll do Skype next time, asshole. I forgot that the world revolves around you.
It doesn't revolve around me, asshole. It's just trying to fucking get this shit to work.
Rob, what do you think?
I mean, I'll like it if I can get the fucking audio to work, and if it's better for your platform, absolutely. But this is what happened last time. So, okay.
So he's going to switch over as well. So.
What?
I think we're like the last two holdouts.
Yeah,
we're like the last two holdouts for Zoom.
You two are literally like the old guys in the mountains with the muskets. Like, no, not the change. The change. And everyone's just like, join the hive mind. Join the hive mind. You guys are like, AOL, you've got mail.
Yeah, don't knock AOL, right? They're still in business.
Hey,
I don't know how.
Blockbuster's coming back, guys. You wait.
There's that one.
It's
that one.
Is there one Blockbuster left?
Yeah, there's one Blockbuster.
That's fucking amazing. That makes me so happy.
It's biding its time.
Hey, dude, buy low, sell high. It's basics. It's no different than Wolf of Wall Street. But so anyway, in that time that it's processing, it transcribes it, and then once it's got the transcription, well, then it can just go through and grab key phrases. So it depends on what you say. If you talk like coronavirus, you'll be more likely to be shadow banned. If you bring up it's there, and there's just a whole library of shit, that phrases, keywords, talking points, that your videos won't be recommended. You'll be taken off like a ranking. Even if it's like, no, I'm not trending at number 3. I might be trending at number 3 million, but they might bump you down to, I don't know, 3,000,001,000, whatever.
Right.
But it adds up. So now that I'm realizing that that's happening, and I know for a fact it's happening, I'm not sure that it's even if there's a point to going to 1,000 subscribers, because I could just imagine if I'm gonna get shadow banned now, then that I think when I get to 1,000, I'm like, okay, I get monetized. I just like, are they not just gonna be like, you violated the terms of service? Sorry. You can
most likely.
it's just gonna be something like that. They'd probably do it 1,000 times a minute. Like, nope. So what is still on the table is I can find my own sponsors. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But because of that, I don't think there's really a need to like, watch language anymore. So I think we can just start calling people retards and shit. Like, I used to hold off on that. I used to bleep them because I was like, I'm gonna get monetized. But now it seems like it's not gonna be the case. So sorry guys, taking the gloves off. I'm going full retard. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to put the helmet on. But now I'm putting in the mouth guard. And
Mouth guard.
yeah, I'm putting
Mouth guard, bike helmet.
Yeah, I'm putting on the what's the South Park where he has the life jacket? He has the life jacket on. Why does he have to wear a life jacket? When there's a flash flood, you'll know. I always say that at work. Everyone has to wear like masks. Every once in a while.
Rounds in a theater. That's the best part.
What happened to him? Well, there was a flash flood, and he drowned.
Spider-Man tried to save him, but yeah.
Drowned in the theater.
Fucking Randy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rob, you're just staring at us.
Yeah, I'm just taking it in.
Just taking it all this beauty.
Rob's sitting out in some fucking Canadian splendor out there, dude. That looks nice as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on the balcony. Just ran the land cable.
You just really flexing on us, aren't you?
He's like, I
unit
got the stain.
Yeah.
Former servants' quarters of an old Victorian house in Toronto.
Well,
yeah.
At least you're not. I think we talked about this last time, Rob. Are there not like riots and shit, or is this just America?
Riots. No, everything's fine here. All is as it should be.
Thank you, Canadian correspondent Rob.
No, just like we're just like kind of slowly opening back up from the Rona, and yeah, that's about it.
So are you not getting Dude, I got tested yesterday for Rona.
No.
Swab your nose
like
and shit.
120 people, like or like less than 1,000 people in the province.
That have it?
Yeah. It's like
Jesus Christ.
low-key here.
Jesus Christ, dude. I think we're at
like our ECUs aren't, or our wards or emergency wards aren't full or like even close to capacity.
I think we're at like 10,000 within like 5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. American number one. Sucks to suck, Rob.
Yeah, we're just like finding you guys as you come up.
Just finding.
We're going to Alaska. Fuck off. You're going to like the beach.
It's spring break. We're going to Alaska. Classic Alaska trip. Really? You're going to Alaska? Really? You're going to Alaska? You're from Panama City? Yeah, dude. Switching it up. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's but yeah, I got tested yesterday, man. I got that thing up my nose. I felt like I was getting mummified. You know how they used to like pull the brains out of the pharaoh's noses? That's what it felt. That's what it felt like. Yeah. I don't know if I have it. I'll find out tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know if I get anything. Do I get like unemployment checks or something?
No.
Oh. Well, that sucks. What's the point of even having a pandemic?
You don't get shit, man. You got the Rona. That's enough.
I still haven't gotten a stimulus check, dude. Have you?
I have, yeah. I got one.
Everyone I know has got one, and they got one like 5 months ago.
I think it's based off of your taxes. I think that's what it was based off.
Well, I haven't had a job in a couple of years, so taxes.
There you go.
So I just don't get anything.
That's what I'm saying. You're probably felt the crack.
God damn it! This is what I get. Fucking sluts, dude. That's all it is.
You got a job now, though.
I do have a job. I work at a liquor store, and I'm having a blast. It is. There are more South Park characters that you meet in an hour.
Oh, I know. I come through a liquor store. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
every time I go into a liquor store, I'm like, not to pass judgment, but I'm definitely like the most normal person there. Like there's there's like very animated people coming through there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
it's
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll take my whiskey and I'll get out of here, and everybody's like, "Damn, bro, I was came fucking Mary's house and shit." Fucking.
There's a guy today that was literally like, he's like, "Do you guys have like whatever?" And one of the guys was like, "Yeah, man." It was like $7 vodka. He's like, "Yeah, it's right over there." And the guy went and got it, and he was like, "Yeah, this is what we have down in Florida." He goes, "I like to drink this and beat my wife." And everyone kind of like looked down, and he goes, "I'm just kidding. She's down in Florida." But like he wasn't laughing. He was like, I like to save money, and we were like, okay. And like, it's always funny when you see like the big manly guys come in, and they're like, "Do you have like Mike's Hard Raspberry?" My girlfriend loves it, and it's just like, bro, it's all right, man.
All right. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with sweet girly drinks. Like, you don't have like pre-mixed like Sex on the Beach? Oh, my girlfriend loves it. My mom is vagina. Like, it's just like, it's all right, bud. It's okay. And then there are the guys that just don't get. I love the regular guys that come in. They walk in the door and it's like, "What's up, buddy?" And they grab the liquor, 240s and a pack of smokes, and it's like, it's just,
they already got the cash.
yeah,
like,
they
change
exact
out.
change, and I'm like, that's perfection. That is beauty. Yeah, and I've realized like there's like a tactical ID check for like older ladies. By older, I mean like clearly above 21,
Right.
but like still sexy as shit. But I found like doesn't matter if they're in their 50s. Like tactical ID check. Like, man, I'm gonna need to see your ID. Like, tee. Yeah. Oh, you. And then, but it does not work with guys at all. But the thing is like I have to do it with guys because they all have masks on. I had a lot of friends that fucking looked like they were 50 in high school. So like, some guys come in, it's like, "Hey man, I see the ID," and they just stare at you and they're like, "You know how old I am?" I'm like, "No, man, sorry, I forgot we were best friends. I don't fucking know." And, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hey Jim. But one guy came in today, and I was like, "ID," and he had his hat backwards, and he looked at me and just turned it around and said Vietnam vet, and I was like, "It's gonna be 2088, thank you." I was like, "Oh fuck." I was like, "Oh man, this guy was ice and rice farmers before I was a glint in my dad's eyes." Bye monetization.
You don't know how old I am, motherfucker. I don't know your goddamn name. Like,
Yeah, seriously, son. You know the only difference between a well-trained Viet Cong? Get some! I'm sorry for that. But yeah, did you guys hear that apparently we closed a Chinese consulate?
yes.
Texas.
Okay, well apparently everyone else knew that but me, so never mind.
Yeah, they've. Hey, have you heard about the fucking like the dam in China or whatever that's like eroding and shit?
I broke the dam.
You broke the dam?
I broke the dam.
The gigantic one, you mean?
No,
Yeah, the one that would like
Three
if they
gorges?
fucking get away would fucking flood like 3 major cities and shit.
Yeah.
the Three Gorges Dam. Is that the name?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, they built that one when we were in high school, I think. It was so big and it blocked up so much water that it actually increased the length of the day by like a millionth of a second.
Yeah, it slows down the Earth's rotation just a bit.
I'm sorry, you said it increased the length of the day.
Yes, by slowing down the Earth's rotation.
It slowed the Earth's rotation slightly. Or
That's
just like,
fucking
yeah,
insane.
I guess.
I mean, it's a millionth of a second.
Yeah.
Still, though, that's
Still.
But
fucking
frankly,
insane.
I'm up in arms, guys, because I don't have anything else to complain about. And it's these damn Chinese men. They're always doing this. They're just at... Thanks, conservative tacos, Tammy. It's every time, and you don't hear the red, white, and blue. We just don't do that. We never did, not the way we were raised. But these Chinamen, I'll tell you this much.
You're too good at that.
What? Yeah, no.
You're too good at that.
Yeah, definitely don't cross-dress when my parents are gone. Put on lipstick and...
Stand in the mirror.
Yeah. I have a video of when John moved home in 2014. It was like the day he moved home, and I remember I wanted to like cheer him up. So like, I remember I don't know where it's got to be. It's reading these NSA books. There's no way that this video isn't on some cloud somewhere. But I remember he was like I was like, hey man, is there any way I can like cheer you up? And he was like, he just remember he looked at me and goes, would you fuck me? And I was like, so I went and got like Patrick's bathrobe, and I went into the bathroom and I like stripped naked, and I came out and I like tucked my junk back, and I was like, would you fuck me? And he started recording it while playing the song on his iPod. I was like, I was going like this, and I had chapstick, and I was like, hey John, would you fuck me? And he's just in the background cracking up. But I remember I asked him to delete that video. He's like, yeah man, I'm just gonna send it to my Gmail real quick. It's somewhere, man. It's in some data center a mile underneath the Pentagon. There is a jumble of electrons of me.
Some weirdo's jacking off to it.
There's some guy with top secret security is like, oh, fuck yeah. Get it, you little slut. Yeah. Bob, are you checking on the Bin Laden chatter? Yep. He's chatting all right. Fucking whore.
Everything seems to be in order.
Yeah. Or they're all just in there. They're like, hey, look at this guy. He's doing it again. It's the two brothers. Sorry you guys had to be there for that.
Oh, just makes me think, like, if you did it, like, there's got to be, like, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of others.
Well,
you know what I mean? Exact same shit.
While I was listening to Shadow Factory, the ultra secret post 9/11 NSA by James Bamford, came out in 2005, I think. But he was talking about, he was like interviewing like analysts. So this is 8 years before the Snowden leaks. But he was talking to like analysts. JP, did you freeze up? No, you were just standing still.
No, didn't freeze up.
I'm standing incredibly still. But he's talking about these analysts, or he interviewed these analysts. And they were like, yeah, you know, you're just listening in on these conversations that are like incredibly intimate and private. And he was like, man, even just like you're surveilling our own military bases overseas. And he was like, man, you were just picking up, you're hoovering up everyone's affairs, everyone's like drug deals, you know, like people's like commanding officers like buying an 8-ball of coke at like the corner of Shanghai or something, like, or like, and they're like, but it's all like but no one can bring it out and press charges on anyone because it's all being collected illegally.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But that got me thinking, man, like, there is a database of like every cheating text and snap and Facebook message. And, well, no, it's Snap. It deleted. Or it was a disappearing message on Instagram. Disappeared from your phone, sure.
Right, yeah.
Not from the eye of Uncle Sam. It's just like, it's right there, and it's like, sure. And, like, it's saved. It's saved somewhere. It's all saved somewhere. Backups of backups. Redundancies. And
I'm just wondering how many South Park references that we can drop in this episode.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, is the South Park episode of what is it? What was it? Troll Hunter? What was the? Yeah.
Troll Hunter.
You know, you could become the president of, say, a small Scandinavian country, perhaps. No. Fuck yes, bro. Because it's hilarious. It's small Scandinavian country, perhaps. Attention workers. But that's what I was thinking about. This was like 3 days ago, and I was like, oh my god, Troll Hunter's real. And it's like, if these were for whatever reason released, and they wouldn't be, but we definitely shouldn't look at other people's records because there's no need to, right? So I won't look at yours, you won't look at mine. But even if it did came out, it's probably all fake anyway, right? It's like the guy trying to crawl away from his wife. That's what makes me think of this, man, is like, maybe that will be the coup of 2020.
And that means that, like, somewhere in the CIA, there's just probably their own troll farm. So, like, you have, like, he's like some guy who goes home every day. He's like, I'm a high-level agent doing high-level agent things. But then he's like, fuck you. You fucking laser on Reddit. Like, that's literally
just typing racist shit.
I'm
in
like, counterintelligence.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well.
He just didn't tell you which, like, part of counterintelligence. He's like, I'm in the troll farm.
Yeah, he's in the troll farm. Troll farm.
They'll meet together in like 30 years.
Troll farm.
I want that.
Yeah, TF
want
Troll
that.
Farm. It's it's like the skull and crossbones, but it's just like Cartman's skull. It's just like a fat
Right, yeah,
skull. TF, yeah. to serve in silence, comma, faggot. But yeah, it's but there's even, I didn't realize this, there's even an internet within the NSA, very covertly named I think NSA Net, but it's for people within the NSA and within the intelligence community. They even have their own like Facebooks and shit. They have their own search engines, they have their own news, because when they're all cleared in these like, you know, special access programs, they need ways to give information back and forth to each other without it being like an impressive environment where no one can do anything. So they have their own little, you know, so that you can have like share memes with each other. You're both on the same private server, whatever. But what just got me thinking is like, man, I wonder how much shit is in there. Like, who's surveilling that? I wonder how much good shit is in there. Like, yeah. Which just makes me think is like, that's got to be how 2020. That's the end. That's the series finale. Is the NSA just dumps their like exabytes of data onto the web of just everyone's everything.
You think that's going to be the wedding topper on 2020? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that will be Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Think of
Merry Christmas World.
Merry Christmas World, dude. It will.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it'll start at 12 a.m. and the word will spread very quickly, and Christmases across the nation will be destroyed. Families visiting each other, and you find out like in-laws are boning each other, like, yeah. Feel free to contribute to the conversation, assholes. I'm holding this one like my tiny wiener.
Hey, I just gave us NSA trolls.
You did.
On, man. What do want from
You
me?
did. You're off the hook, JP. Step it up.
JP. Looks like he's in Kabul. Calling from like a firefight.
Dude, you gotta hang like a white bed sheet behind you.
I like he sounds like he's a million miles away.
I just want you to.
I'll wear orange next time and buzz my head.
Yeah, JP live from Guantanamo correspondent Abdul Veriana Yala.
I apologize. I have not had my coffee.
No. Are you on night still?
Still on nights, man. Yeah, I'm on nights till.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
August.
I completely forgot about that.
Till when?
No.
For a while?
Yeah, till August.
Oh, okay. Right on.
That's what's your sleep schedule like right now?
Usually go to bed around like 10, get up at 6. I flexed a little bit today. Went to bed at like 8. So 8 in the morning.
Oh, I was like, dog. That's like what I do. It's like I go to bed at 10 and wake up. I was like, what? How the fuck is that night shift? Then I remember I'm retarded. So
Flip it around.
yeah. Flip it around, bud. There you go. Nothing gets past you, Tommy. You're like the Red Baron, huh? Nothing, just gunning everyone from a mile away. But
So
yeah.
Tommy's just become Randall from Clerks. I just realized it.
what? I don't think I've seen
Did you
Clerks.
do this?
Right, yeah.
I don't think I've seen Clerks.
Salsa shark.
I don't
Except it's his dick.
I haven't seen
'Cause it's
Clerks,
Tommy.
god damn it. So I don't know how I'm being made fun of right now.
You kind of are, kind of not. You'd have to see a film called Clerks.
Yeah, it's not really a compliment or like a
No,
diss.
yeah.
Anything short of pure flattery, I take as an assault. Unless you are just patting my fragile ego like the piece of chinaware that it is, I take that as a direct assault. So, I'm gonna do nothing about that. But
That's cool because Randall was lame anyways. No, I'm just kidding. Randall was fucking awesome.
listen up, Abdul.
It's better, yeah. Less lame than Dante.
I'm gonna.
You have to watch the film Clerks. You just
I think I've seen
Just
Clerks.
watch it.
I think I've seen Clerks too.
Okay, we'll watch
What?
the first one.
You gotta see the first one.
I will kick you both off of this podcast permanently.
It's fine. Start
No,
on
I'm not kidding. I'm
old guys
kidding.
podcast.
No, I'm kidding. No. But
Yeah, man.
yeah. So, how do you think it's going to keep going? What's going to be the next twist? What's the next twist?
Every time.
Yeah, because every time something.
Are you setting things afoot?
Well, every time I ask you guys, something else crazy happens. I mean, right now there's a wall of soccer moms fighting against Department of Homeland Security stormtroopers. No one could have predicted that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep asking until shit gets less interesting. I mean, really think about it, but that is a headline. That's not even a hyperbolic. That is literally a bunch of moms like, no, justice, no, Pete. And it's like pick up the carrot,
That's what
citizen.
you see. I just saw that one picture of the like girl standing there with the guy with the fucking shotgun right
exactly.
in her face.
And they were, but then it flashes back to the night before, and it shows those same soccer moms with a fucking circle saw trying to cut down the metal fence outside the federal court. Like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, Rob, I'm gonna keep asking you guys, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's because there hasn't been able to be like any shows made in like the last 6 months because of COVID, so they're just losing their fucking minds. That was it.
All these
That was
soccer
nothing
moms
to do.
are just like, they're just short circuiting. They're like, what do you mean
Yeah.
I've seen everything on Netflix? What do you mean there's
Yeah.
nothing to do? Well,
One
Becky,
way or the other, we're gonna have our entertainment.
one way or another,
One way or another.
we're making new
There
content.
shall be drama.
There shall be drama. If I can't import it, I'll create it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, man. What?
You know what they need? They need ExpressVPN because it allows them to
Right.
access
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
countries.
You can watch shows in other places.
No, they can't figure that out.
Sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Sponsored by ExpressVPN. Dude, I fucking... That's where I need to get sponsored by one of those VPN companies. They sponsor everyone, right?
Yeah, they do.
What are like the mass sponsors? VPN, Shadow Raid Legends.
Shout out to Legends and VPN.
Yeah, I've never played. I
You
don't
can
even.
make a cool $30,000 a year off those.
That's 30 grand more than I'm making right now, man. I'm working my dick off and making $250 a week right now. I'll happily take 30 grand. Do you know how rich 30 grand would make me feel, dude? I don't think you understand. If I made $18,000 a year,
I get it.
that
Trust
would
me.
no, Rob. No, you hit a point, Rob. You hit a nerve. So. No, Shadow Raid Legends, NordVPN, or ExpressVPN. What are the other ones?
Whatever.
Audible. I tried to get Audible. They wouldn't do it.
Audible stuff.
Yeah, fuck them. Stupid Audible. World of Tanks. Isn't that one?
Yeah.
World of Tanks.
Yeah, that's like a free-to-play like console and PC game though.
Maybe you know those Instagram meme accounts? Rob, you look so disappointed.
No, I'm picturing like memes of you in my head. You know the big dog, small dog meme?
Yeah.
So it's like you, but like as the big dog, like thinking your sponsors can be like fucking like Monster Energy and
Yeah.
like booze named after balls and dicks.
Yeah.
And then like the reality
Shadow Raid
of
Legend.
you as the small dog, like I don't know, World of Tanks. ExpressVPN.
World of Tanks brought to you guys by. No, or I could just go ultimate simping. You've seen those like Instagram meme accounts that they post pictures of just like Insta thoughts, and it's like, oh my god, don't check out this account,
Right.
or it's like she needs someone to play Xbox with, and it's just some like unrealistically hot girl, and it's like, oh well, what's your gamer tag? I'll give her mine, but it's just like. But you really,
every time I see that shit, I'm like, who's still falling for this? Like, this was around when we were kids.
a lot of
And way worse.
fucking
worse, 'cause then she
retards.
used to just pop up. Like,
But it's working.
You couldn't
But
stop it.
But a lot of retards are falling for it. So these big meme accounts, because they can't find out how else to monetize their accounts because none of the material is theirs. They're all just fucking.
Right.
They're just hookers. They're just parasites. They take other people's content, and so what they do is these girls, these fine young women actresses, create their Instagram accounts, and what's the only thing it says is here's the OnlyFans page. And so what do? They'll pay these meme accounts, which are followed by a bunch of jackasses in the millions like you and I, and they'll just say, hey, go here, follow here, and they get paid based on how many people go and follow these dumb sluts. So maybe that's what I need. Sorry for that misogyny, guys. For these fine, young, intelligent women who are just... It's
Oh,
entirely...
you don't think you could throw one of those together in like a week and I guarantee you'd make some cash.
Well,
I guarantee you'd make some
that's
cash
what
with
I'm
an OnlyFans. You just have to have no idea who's subscribing to you.
Well, no, that's the point I'm getting to.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm
Do
getting
it.
is no, not making
Sponsored
OnlyFans
by
myself.
My OnlyFans.
470 subscribers and 10 fans. But yeah, it's maybe I just need to go full simp, and I just got to get some of these. These women are fucking beautiful, but I just need to get some of them, and I'll be, hey, I'll take your money. I'll take your 25 cents or whatever per follow. I'll do it. Halfway through the
that ain't what you're getting, but I'm just telling you, what you're gonna get are like old women, gay guys.
Oh, you're saying I should start an OnlyFans? No. You're saying
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying I should start an OnlyFans? I was talking about.
Yeah.
I was talking about plugging these other ones with these fine, young, intelligent
that's
women.
possible.
Has nothing.
No,
to...
after Rob's explanation, I think, Tommy, you should try it. I want to see what the majority of your fans think.
Right?
I don't want
you
to
make
see
more money on the OnlyFans than you would at the booze store.
I bet I would, man. Until that Christmas.
Put money on that.
Until that Christmas Day leak, when I find out half of them are like family members, and you're like, whoa. Father Dan?
Well, I wanted to support him.
Father Dan?
Father Dan, oh my god.
Scoutmaster Kevin? Yeah.
That's what I said, Rob.
Yeah. So, shout out Father Dan. But, but
I'm sure he's proud.
I bet he is. I hope.
I can see his face. I can see the look of disapproval.
So can I. I hope Father Dan's doing all right. I don't think he is. Actually, I think this is... No, we haven't said his last name. We shouldn't be talking about him. I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah, we can have,
it's
we can have an offline powwow or like an off-recorded conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this is going to be the make or break of the monetization. Hold on. It wasn't them talking about anime or saying friendlies last time. Friendlies, white skin, don't shoot. It's wasn't that.
How did we? What?
You were there for that. What do you mean?
I don't remember how we got on that topic though.
Of what?
How that joke came out. The friendlies. Look, friendlies.
Oh, I do. We were talking about. Rob was talking about. He's like, you know how like the police brutality is getting bad because Rob was like, even Fox News reporters are getting beaten.
Oh, yeah,
That's how you know it's bad. It's one thing if you go beat up all like the CNN people, but you're even beating up.
Right.
You're beating up the white people's white people, the wasps of all wasps. That's where it's like, whoa, guys. Straight white male, heterosexual, upper income class. Stop hitting me. Friendlies. Instead of the white flags, JP was like, you just wave a white Dutch kid with like blonde braids and clogs.
Yeah.
Look at this innocent face of of cultural purity. What are you doing?
Yeah, the whitest kid that you can find.
Yeah.
The little fucking clogs.
Helga von Urgestieg, like my grandpappy. Yeah. Mein Grandvava. Yeah. My grandvater from homeland. But so if that wasn't it, we made sure that so I mean we're just going full we're just going full retard, so I mean at this point
Stop recording now.
no, it's done. It's done, man. I'm burning it all down, man. There's no point. It's I don't know. Have you guys ever listened to Tim Dillon?
No.
Tim Dillon, Charlie, my brother Charlie, had been trying to get me to listen to him for like 6 months, and I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like all the comedians, they're all the whatever. Like, when's the last time you've actually been like recommended like a good comedian? You know, it's just kind of like. I finally listened to him like by accident. He was on Joe Rogan. This is the funniest man that you have never heard of. This is the funniest person. I swear to God, he's the funniest person I think I've heard since I discovered like Brian Reagan in like 7th grade. He looks like Chris Farley, but he's very intelligent. He's gay and he loves conspiracies. He's been on Rogan twice.
I've seen him on Rogan. They were actually talking. They were talking about like the National Geospatial Intelligence.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and
they actually.
It was like an ongoing joke because that's basically my wheelhouse, and everybody's like, "Look at this fucking idiot!" Like,
yeah. There's 16,000 people at the National Geospatial Agency right now going, "Fuck." Yeah, when I was listening to that episode,
Wait, JP's on Space Force? No, it's different, right? It's different.
Rob,
I know it's a thing,
Rob,
but like,
I'm gonna put my dick in you.
fair, but just answer the question.
No, JP's not in Space Force yet.
No, I'm not in Space Force.
Not yet. No, JP's not in Space. He's not in Space Force. He's in Kabul.
Yeah. Just no one flag, and I'm here on my own.
JP the Shah.
Yeah.
Get your big sword. Go decapitate some homosexuals for being non-halal. But is that the right word?
No, we don't
Haram.
decapitate them. We push them off roofs.
Oh yeah, haram, halal. Isn't I was gonna say kosher. I'm just mixing up. Oh, is it kosher? But Tim Dillon, I finally listened to him. I have not actually like legitimately laughed out loud in like years until I listened to him. Holy shit, he's incredible. He's incredible. Yeah, he was talking about JP when he was on that episode, and he was like, "There's 19 intelligence communities, and there's some you've never heard of." Literally, as I was listening to it, I was like, "Yeah, like what is the National Geospatial?" Because I've always known the name, but I was always like, I don't know what they. And then he's like, "What the fuck is this?" I thought I was living in the Truman Show. I was like, yes. But yeah, but like apparently some senator cracked like an Epstein joke at like a hearing about his death. Some senator made an Epstein joke or something, and Rogan like played the clip. He was like, "They're just having fun." And Tim Dillon's like, "They're just having fun. I mean, the government's run by a bunch of hooded pedophiles, but they're just having fun, guys. They're just joshing. I mean, they're raping kids and putting them in shipping containers and chopping their heads off in demonic ceremonies, but they're just having fun, guys." He does.
Are you talking about all those shipping containers that got found?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking weird.
Oh yeah. JP, did you hear about that?
Like the Wayfair shit?
Yeah, did anything ever come out of that, or did we just get bait and switched like we always do as the dumb masses? Next thing you know, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, next thing you know, it's been 2 weeks, and you're like,
soccer moms. Yeah.
Release the soccer moms.
I haven't seen any of those fucking annoying Wayfair commercials.
Yeah. Smithers, release the soccer moms.
Right.
They're on to us.
No. You guys are talking about the
Wayfair.
pedophile conspiracy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the shipping containers that were found. That like each one of them contained like self-contained torture rooms that were like ready to go, and there was like multiple of them found. Just shipping containers, but
would you like to
chairs fully equipped. It was fucking crazy.
Would you like to elaborate on that? Because I haven't heard that. Holy shit!
There's like
Where were they found?
What's that?
Where were they found?
I want to say somewhere in Europe, but like they were found in Spain.
You're talking about
they were found. Yeah, it was between 3 and 5 shipping containers that had like full
torture,
fully equipped torture rooms inside them.
So it's not even enough that these fucks are just like fucking children. It's like that could possibly be enough. They have to torture them.
Right.
Or it was crazy though. It was just like, okay.
Do you think that there's something about like it goes away out of the mind's eye of the public because like we almost don't want to address it?
Right. It's
like no one wants to even think that that's a reality.
Yeah, that's actually happening. Yeah.
Is it happening? Is it? And it's like it's one of like a couple realities. Is it happening and they're so good that they're getting past our intelligence agencies, or is it being done by intelligence agencies as a form of leverage, or somewhere in between? Is it a bribe to look the other? Either way, the fact that this is happening and it's not just some psychopath serial killer that's doing it a couple times in the woods before he gets caught. If it's in like shipping containers and it's like, oh, this is a streamlined process now. You know, it's like what makes the Nazis so much worse than a Genghis Khan or a Stalin. And it's not that he killed more people. He didn't. He killed a fraction. But it's how it was done. Serialized numbers, recordings, left, right, different barracks, very automated. That's what kind of gives people the willies. Stalin killed 30 to 40 million people. Hitler killed 6. But how he did it is what's eerie, right?
Right, yeah.
Do you think... I mean, I know for one, I'm guilty of that. It's almost like like it's interesting and it's like nauseating, but I certainly don't like pursue it. It's like you said, like as soon as Rob brought up Wayfair, I was like, oh yeah, that just kind of went in one ear and out the other like 2 weeks ago, and just blink your eyes and 14 days go by. But it's, yeah, there's certainly not part of me that's like hunting it down like I would if there was when the Pentagon says something about UFOs, I'm rolling an inch from my screen like a moron for the next 10 days. I'm like, where are the little green men? Where Bob Lazar was right. It's finally happening. It's, it's eating glue and fucking chewing on pennies or something. Just got my helmet and my life jacket on, though, so we're good. But with this, Tom, what are you... Oh, he's eating all the gummy vitamins again. Honey, call poison control. But it's, I remember my mom walking around Patrick and I eating... We were eating like an entire bottle of multivitamins. We were like 7.
Sure.
But they were like the dinosaur ones that tasted like berries. So we were like... But we were each on like number 10. And like a lot of like water soluble stuff, it doesn't matter. You just piss it out. But other stuff like vitamin D, it was like you can get like toxic. I vividly remember my mom coming in. We were at like what, maybe 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall. So I really remember we're up on like the counter, just like our faces are all covered in like mush, and we're just eating these multivitamins. Like I remember I was putting Band-Aids on Patrick. He just had like 70. He had like 70 Band-Aids on his back as we're both sitting there, just like feeding each other multivitamins. Literally, that must have just been like a. Kids are so fucking stupid. But like, yeah. But that being said, UFOs, I pursue that. But I don't pursue, something like Wayfair. Is there like a subconscious, like you almost don't want to pursue it because that would mean it's real. You don't want to get to the bottom of it because that means it has to be addressed.
Like, it's also the fact that even if you did get to the bottom of it, what are you going to do about it? And who's going to listen to you?
And exactly. So, who's going to listen to you? And if you made enough noise, you would just be Epsteined, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's. I mean, I think that's a reality because, like, how many fucking people still believe that Epstein didn't kill himself?
Well, he did. He was killed by his.
Which I totally believe. Like, I don't think that he fucking killed himself. So you got to think, like, how fucking powerful are these people that they can just fucking do this and get away with it? Like, that's a warning sign, Like,
yeah,
that's the equivalent of just unzipping your fucking pants and throwing your dick on the table and say, "What now, bitch?" Like, fucking do something.
And everyone else looks away.
Exactly.
That's like beating the shit out of someone and like cutting their throat and then looking at their friends and be like, tell them what you saw. And they're like, it's like Family Guy when he kills Yogi the Bear. Tell the other bears what you saw. But that is kind of what it's like. I mean, what's the most that comes out of it? Memes?
Yeah.
A guy was murdered in his jail cell under surveillance. And the only thing that comes out of it is, and Epstein didn't kill himself. Remember, your parents love you. And Epstein did just a bunch of shitty, hacky memes. Everyone thinks they're woke and edgy, but the reality is the fucking linchpin of a global pedophile network was killed in a cell, and the only thing that came out of it was memes.
Right.
That is power. That is raw power.
Well, they got his girlfriend now, or whatever the fuck. But, dude, fucking holy shit! You guys heard about the judge, right? The judge whose son got fucking killed.
What?
So there's a judge. Apparently, like there's some kind of like bank account shit with Epstein that's like going through the court system or whatever. And what's that, Rob?
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank. Thank you. Yeah.
Troll Hunter.
So yeah, that's going through the court system, and the judge that was like, declared to reside over the fucking case. Some dude showed up to her house dressed as a UPS guy, fucking shot her son in the heart. He like died instantly. Shot her husband, and then like fucking ran away. Ended up killing himself. So, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's fucking insane, dude.
Was
yeah, it doesn't even have to do with like Ghislaine Maxwell or however the fuck you pronounce her
Was it
name.
his what? Frozen assets?
I guess, yeah, something about his own assets or something like that. So.
What about Epstein's plastic surgeon dying a week after he did? In a plane crash? His plastic surgeon
That's the first I'm hearing of it.
died a week after him in a plane crash because whoopsies, they put the wrong fuel in the plane. I mean, yeah, it's Tim Dillon. What did Tim Dillon say? Like he went and did a comedy show in like Crystal City, whatever one of like the intelligence community cities in Maryland is, near like Fort Meade. He went to do a show for all these intelligence agencies or something, some gala. And he's like, yeah, it's great. Last week I did a show for human trafficking victims, and this week I'm doing a show for the traffickers. But
damn, man, he's got some balls.
yeah, he said they were eating it up. He was like, they didn't have me to like kiss their ass. He was like, yeah. And but he put out a video yesterday because Rogan's moving to.
Fuck out of here.
All right, sorry.
My cat's.
No, you made it very clear that you want Rob out of here.
It said Jay.
No, you definitely said Rob.
Rob's like, he said Jay.
You definitely said you Canadian fuckknuckle. I heard it. I heard the 8 syllables. It's. Seven,
I actually thought I muted myself. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No. Hey, you guys cool with doing another 19 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly 19 minutes.
Yeah.
5:30.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's. Hey, do you think you guys can push it for another 17 and a half minutes? I know that's asking a lot, but yeah, what Tim Dillon put out a video yesterday because Joe Rogan announced that he's moving to Texas, and Tim Dillon put out a video yesterday that said, "I am now the most successful podcaster in LA." He went on and on about yeah,
Nice.
but
Might as well.
He goes, Rogan's leaving. He said it's because of the traffic and the homeless people. He goes, well, I'll tell you what it really is. He goes, he was embarrassed to have to share the city with me. He says, that's what it was. But, yeah, did anything ever come of the Wayfair? JP, do you know what the Wayfair thing is?
Yeah. I mean, I heard about it. It's like, SKU numbers for fucking items like coincided with fucking.
Well, all they were named after the names of missing children.
Right, and then
and they were like $30,000 cabinets.
Exactly, yeah. They were heavily overpriced and shit. So, yeah, I don't know if anything came from that. Like I said, the only thing that I've noticed is that I have not seen those annoying Wayfair commercials ever since. So,
well, there's a plus. Maybe this is just like cutthroat capitalism.
That's another thing, right? Like, you never know when like somebody just was like, man, fuck these uppity bastards. We're selling the same cabinets, but they can sell them for like that much. Fuck these guys.
Human trafficking.
QAnon, right?
IKEA just contracted some guy, and they're like, hey, bring down Wayfair. He's like, I got it. QAnon's
Especially
so
in this
hot
day
right
and
now.
age, like-
We'll go with pedophiles. I got it. Classic pedophile. We'll get it. Here's how we'll play
also,
out.
why wouldn't the people buying that shit be like on the dark web anyway? Like, why would they be using credit cards that are just like that's a couple of things and like the security of it?
So because I have a room temperature IQ, I looked that up. That was my question, was why would they do it? And the idea is that these rich and powerful people get off on being able to pull it off in plain sight. That's their that's how they get there. That's the knuckle in their ass that helps them call.
Like, let's be real. If they wanted to, they could just like rent a fucking 1,000 acres up north, or like clear it out with security,
Again.
and just like have a good old fashioned slave auction, like
Yeah.
for fuck's sake. And they could totally get away with this, and nobody would know.
Again, it's the QAnon theory. Or I don't mean literally QAnon. I just mean that whole general like retard brain fart. That whole idea is like they get up these billionaires. What do you get the guy that has everything? Not only do they want to fuck kids, not only do they want to fuck them in torture chambers, but you want to get away with it. And yeah, because if they're this rich and powerful, why wouldn't they be doing it over some encrypted back channel, right?
Right.
Or why wouldn't they, go have 1,000 acres with military or Blackwater personnel guarding it and go do shit in some old nuclear bunker where no one's ever going to hear you?
And also, like, that was the whole point of people like Epstein
Island,
Maxwell, because they were fixers.
Yeah.
Rich people don't do shit by themselves.
No.
They have people do. They show up and those things are already done because they request.
Sandusky, that's what he was. He was breeding kids to high level donors, and he would put it. You're a drug dealer, you know. You're a real baller. You don't have to go get weed from your creepy friend named Jacob. You have someone bring it to you, and it's just no interaction. Again, it's the idea of what do you get the person that has everything? They want to be able to get away with it, right? It just gets dumber when you go into it. And again, it's one of two things. It's either that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, or if that is true, what the fuck are we going to do about it? If these motherfuckers are flexing by buying kids via an open internet, then it's what am I possible?
Like, follow up with 5 to 10 people randomly throughout the country who have bought these things. Do you know what I mean? And try to like pin them for interviews. Why did you spend $30,000 on an IKEA furniture? You know what I mean? And it's like, see what? Maybe these are just dumb people with too much money. Maybe you know what I mean?
It might just be getting money from these like trust fund kids in like Silicon Valley, who are just trying to flex on other yuppie kids. Just like my oak cabinet cost $30,000, and it's like. Yeah. Open it up and there's just some Peruvian kid chained, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
did it come with someone to assemble the furniture?
Who is this? Is this Banani's child? Like, it's maybe it's cutthroat capitalism. It's IKEA taking out Wayfair. You're cutting in on their business.
Exactly. Some bullshit like that. We don't know. Anything is possible.
I mean,
you know how much foot traffic a fucking IKEA must get now with coronavirus to probably get dick? Like, that could be it, man.
Oh, you think they're getting fucked?
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever been to a fucking IKEA?
No, I have respect for myself.
Yeah, they're fucking, dude, they're huge. They have like a restaurant there. They have a full-on cafeteria that they serve food and shit. People go there for breakfast. And like, every time that IKEA, when Sarah Beth has dragged me to one, like, it's fucking insane, like the amount of people that are there. Really? It's like fucking any airport.
Doesn't IKEA consume something like 1/4 of the world's timber?
I would not be surprised.
Like timber, like not total timber, but like timber, like the timber market.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh shit! Shiver me timber, Xerxes.
Pretty much that's all they do is sell timber, and you put it together into the way they cut it. Like, they just cut it to shape.
You gotta be careful with scissors.
Yeah.
Lebo. But that was John's favorite
It's not a furniture company, it's a hardware store.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically.
That's true. Do you think so? Do I flex and do I get Wayfair to sponsor me? Hey guys, I know you need some positive light. Maybe I can bring a smile to you.
Who knows? Buy low, right?
Yeah.
Buy low.
Take one look at this podcast. Like, no.
That's how you can start it, by yourself, just like popping out of a wardrobe.
Just pop open the wardrobe. Welcome to Tommy's podcast.
Jay, get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on.
Alright. Welcome to the podcast, guys.
No, it's welcome to the podcast, sponsored by Cut, to you coming out of
Wayfair.
Wayfair.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Sponsored by The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Wayfair. Just me coming out of
Or do you have any nieces or nephews?
No. Not that I know of.
No one young in your family?
What?
It can just be Tommy. He can be like, have like a nice wig on with like pigtails.
Dude, I'll just age regress myself.
Yeah.
With some filters. Jesus Christ.
Some handcuffs on. Wayfair.
I could do it like the Disney. It's like written in cursive, like Wayfair.
Right.
Ding. And it's just.
You just start sobbing as it fades in.
It's just
on the logo.
It's just Tinkerbell like gagged.
Why don't you just start making videos like that? Just like shitting on all like whatever you want. Just shit on whatever you want.
I think just in general, my podcast is just a big dick to everything. So
yeah.
Yeah, but you might as well make it known with some viral marketing.
Might as well just go all in.
I was gonna say,
just
like,
go all in.
That would take off so fucking quick, dude. Oh my god.
Well, I think that's kind of my logic now. Is like if I'm getting like
condense
shadow
them into 5 minutes like skits, and you fucking fire. Right?
Yeah. Dude, I think it would be flexing if Wayfair sponsored me, because what would imply innocence more? Sorry,
I just saw the best thing ever. There's like a dude with like Geddy Lee long hair, like from Rush, on a longboard going uphill, like starting to smoke, dressed in full black with like John Lennon glasses. It's fucking marvelous. Just,
could there be a more energy efficient action that you
share
could do?
That with everyone. Yeah, I know.
That was just a big middle finger to entropy. He was just going uphill on a longboard, doing cardio while smoking a cigarette, dressed in black.
Yeah. Dressed in black on like fairly well.
Fuck being healthy. I figured if I'm gonna get like shadow banned or shadow censored, I might as well just go, balls deep. Like, if I'm not going to get their approval for ads, I might as well just at least just try to get as much like
just go like the
traffic.
Game Donkey.
The what?
That did you see that This Is a Chicken Wing video I sent you?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was watching though.
Yeah, that's usually what it's like.
Okay.
But like he does like a lot of video game shit. But it's like I don't know how to explain it to you. But and then one video he randomly did like crank calls. So he'd like call Pizza Hut and be like, I want a taco. They're like, well, this is pizza. He's like, but I want a taco. And then he'd like call like Taco Bell, like, I want pizza. And then he kept it going. He's like, they're like calling game shops or like game spots, whatever the hell they're called. I can't even remember anymore. But
GameStop?
And he's like, hey, you guys got a Yoshi? They're like, which Yoshi are you looking for, sir? Yoshi. Big Yoshi.
Big Yoshi.
It's like so fucking stupid, but it's hilarious. And he just always does like game reviews like that. They're always 3 to 4 minutes long, but they're fucking hilarious.
I want to get Tim Dillon on here. Maybe that's what. Well, of course. But how the fuck would I get him? Yeah, it's
Dude, everybody likes comedy as long as it's actually funny.
Yeah.
Like if shit is funny, people will be drawn to it no matter.
I think cancel culture is like an astroturfed thing. I don't think that's how anyone really feels. I think like 1/10 of 1,000th of a percent of people feel that way. I think most people will still laugh at the same, just like depraved jokes we've been making for the last 20 minutes. Like the vast majority of people still laugh. It's just because like how people talk when like no one else is around and you're having a couple beers in the bed. That's how everyone talks. It's just everyone drops that when they're in like meetings with like people that they're just now meeting. You don't pull out the like, child trafficking jokes. You're like, hey, I'm Tommy. Crazy weather we're having. You're not like, sponsored by Wayfair. That's how everyone talks when they're by them or with a couple friends for more than like 10 minutes, right? So.
Well, I think a lot about cancel culture too is that it works in its favor like 2 ways, man. Because like you get people to fucking cancel each other and like police speech and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then like if people don't say anything, well then silence is violence, right? And then we're gonna fucking look into your history and see what you guys support and fucking try to
if you don't, oh yeah, you're right. There's no winning.
It's like that, dude. Fucking.
Well, even what
I don't know. Bill Burr seems to fucking dance through raindrops. I mean, the guy straight up has like why it's okay to hit a woman as like one of the top search things, but he's a fucking shining star. You know what I mean?
But I think
he's got podcasts, he's got Netflix deals. What?
I think that's how
and I totally agree. Like people like that are kind of like proving like, hey, all you need to do is just tell these people to shut the fuck up.
I think that's what. Yeah. So long as you're really not like getting up and like spouting some like white supremacist or like the Holocaust didn't happen, like as long as you're not doing like legitimately like still free speech, I still think that's free speech. I think you're allowed to say that. But as long as you're like truly not going out and saying like fucked up shit, you just being you. Like, I think that's what I don't think you can give these groups, and I really don't think you can give.
And you're allowed to say fucked up shit, but you just gotta give the pre-context it a bit. But just like try to make it funny. That's how Burr like tells these fucking crazy jokes.
But you don't even
like when he's talking about fucking gold, like the what is he, like the epidemic of gold digging whores in this country?
Yeah,
right. He's like I'm talking about whores, not you guys. Like, it's like wife beaters. If I suddenly brought up wife beaters and 90% of the guys just like kind of pulled out, got nervous. It's like, no, not you, but like they exist.
Yeah, it's the guy at the liquor store. Oh, beat my wife with this. It's. Yeah, I think.
Right, you're like, huh?
I think you just have to completely. I don't think you can give him an inch. I think you just got to go completely. You just have to not even. It's almost like you, not even. I don't know if you're as good as Bill Burr. I think you heckle back, but like, for most people, I think you just like you almost have to just ignore them. Like it's not that you like bend over to them, but you also don't even say like "fuck you." I think you just keep doing you.
You have to ignore everything. Like, stars in the past like read their fucking reviews and shit. No, man, they had agents to stop them from doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they had a negative review on a film, it's like that was their whole livelihood.
Well, that's what Butters was hired for.
Like mentally, they're fucked.
That's what Butters was hired for. Remember? Oh shit! Reality's here. Look at you, huh? Spend a couple $1 million to raise 4,000. You sick fucks. Vin Diesel. Telling people to stop fat shaming. You're fat shaming, dipshit. Yeah, but so maybe I don't know. Call Wayfair.
Call Wayfair and Tim Dillon. If Wayfair says no, then just go ahead and make the fucking promotional video.
Well, I've already emailed Tim Dillon a couple times, and he has not responded. But
if he was just on Rogan not too long ago, he's probably getting all the calls. Right? I think that's kind of how it works.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think
he's in flavor right now?
He's what?
He's in flavor right now.
I hope so, because he doesn't give a fuck. He posted something yesterday. It was like a screenshot from several years ago of like his own Twitter or something. He posted it on Instagram, and he was oh no, sorry, JP's on my fucking phone. I can't pull it up. Thanks, JP. But
you changed the fucking format, man. What the hell?
Hey, you know what, man? Don't even bring that in here, all right? Because I'll assault you. Hold on. Okay. I'm performing in Lansing, Michigan. Fucking open up. I'm performing in Lansing, Michigan. My aunt told some distant relatives to come see me. A woman yelled out during my set saying I was mediocre, and she came to see comedy. She kept giving me the finger. I asked what she did for a living. She said, I'm an English teacher. Then I laughed and I said, God, I mean, could anything be more worthless? She said, shut up, you fat fuck. I screamed, you are also fat. You should go home and make a lesson plan. You probably fuck the kids. Is that what you do? You suck off an 11-year-old in a parking lot? Then I caught a glimpse of my relatives, and they were genuinely horrified. And I gotta be honest, moments like that keep me in the game. Dude, he doesn't give a shit. That's why I was surprised he was on Rogan, because even Rogan's making big dick money now. So I think he's probably gonna bend over a little bit. But
that's why he's heading off to the ranch. It's gonna he's got enough to just live off of or invest and
just do
recoup,
anything.
You know what I mean? So
do you think he's gonna? I know I said we'd end at 5:30, but I'm still talking. I'll end it if you guys need me to end it.
Finish the thought.
Jesus. Finish talking, boy.
Yeah.
Come on, funny man, make me laugh. You're a content creator. But you got to deliver the goods like Wayfair. Do you think Rogan is going to be different now that he's going to Spotify exclusively? Do you think that this is the death knell?
I don't know. I mean, do you think I don't watch Rogan religiously, so I can't really speak on the matter. But I don't know if he's.
I stopped a couple years ago.
I don't know if he's always just been like, you know, like doing his own fucking thing, or if, you know, YouTube, because YouTube's been cracking down lately, so I don't know if he's kind of like pandered to that or whatever. I don't know. So
I don't think he has, but I don't know. I feel like when you get like a deal like that, in all of my intelligence and experience that I know nothing about, but I'll spew it anyway. I feel like when you get a deal like that, I feel like that is like the signal of the end. It kind of seems like that's what happens. Whether it's
like,
bands selling out. What?
Like he's reached his peak or something? Is that what you're saying? Or
I'm not entirely even sure what I'm saying, but it's bands selling out. Maybe like Howard Stern Howard Stern got signed his biggest deal ever in like 2008. But who the fuck was even listening to him anymore?
yeah.
You know, he got signed for $500 million to XM. But when's the last time you've listened to, like, I know him as like a historical figure, but like, I don't know, I kind of feel like that's it. You know, it's once you become like the center, it's like stars that, you know, it's like South Park, The Harvest.
Let me go get him.
Racist, Papa Foos. That's almost what it feels like. Like, I don't know. Has he peaked? Rob, what do you think?
I mean, I think, yeah, he's gotten to a point now where he's an actual celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not just like not even, because I think what a celebrity is has changed as well. You know, like he started way back when. He's been in the game for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of trying to get to his probably retirement. He always if there's one thing I always recall, it's how much Joe talks about how fucking tired he is all the time from like traveling and like, dude, it's like, dude, you clearly like, you're doing it, you're enjoying it, but like he probably wants out to a certain extent.
Do you think that's
so you
just
might
like,
even start to see on Spotify like Joe Rogan Experience, like with a guest, like person or whatever, you know what I mean? It's not even gonna be
host?
Joe. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it does. I hope it doesn't, but I don't know. I look at it as like, by the time it reaches like a normie like me, it's probably on its way out. Like, because I'm such like a dipshit and such like a not cool person that by the time I hear about a band or a song, I'm like, guys, have you heard of Halo? It's like, you know, it's so I don't know. I feel like that's maybe what's gonna happen. Plus, I don't know, maybe that's the next step in like your own evolution. Once you've made that much money, maybe the next thing is like, I don't know, you buy a ranch out in the middle of nowhere and you block off.
Forever.
Nothing lasts forever, except for great deals brought to you by Wayfair and Shadow Raid Legends. Last forever. Do you have a special someone coming in the mail on a Chinese cargo ship? Go to Wayfair. Their prices are way more than fair. Also, Shadow Raid Legends. And do you not want those pesky intelligence agencies tracking you ordering children? ExpressVPN. Sponsor. Last but not least, do you want to spice up your nighttime satanic ritual? Have a fat cock and buzz balls.
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. This shouldn't be a podcast.
Only fans.
Comedy writer
It should just
and
be
start
OnlyFans.
making skits.
Yeah, maybe, man. I'll do whatever I need to make fucking money, man. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe I need to have someone on from like Child Protective Service. They probably would not find anything funny though. They'd probably like, do you have any idea what I've seen? They've probably seen like the face of Satan. Like
Gotta just like keep taking the shit out of people that do the things that you find hilarious and or dumb. That's what you do. Take the tray and like, yeah, that's the South Park word. Just do it in a different way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I want to get on Vladimir Putin. I think that would be great. I want to get on Putin, or maybe like, and I'm not even going to say that next one, but I don't know. Just got to push buttons. Anything else to add, you dumb pieces of shit?
Just get Warzone and get online.
Yeah, get Warzone, fucker. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I have 2 days off next week.
Okay.
I'm gonna get. I have like 3 days that I can legitimately burn and just.
What games are those?
It'll be 1 week from today, so it'll be Tuesday evening and then all of Wednesday, all of Thursday.
Kick ass. Alright.
Cool.
Kick ass, yeah.
Kick ass.
Make some 12-year-olds cry. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Wayfair.
As long as we bring JP's other friend who totally fucking carried us for the whole evening. That was he was amazing.
Yeah, Ryan, my buddy Ryan, he's a fucking beast on that game.
Okay.
Dude, I went like 41 levels in a day, Tommy, on
Really?
this motherfucker. There's only 155 levels. Like, it was just like bam, 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 every time we'd have a round.
Bam, bam, bam. Wayfair.
Bam, 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 bam. 9 million attachments for one gun.
I'm still not finished with the Wayfair jokes.
All right, you can think of a few and then bring them to the squad.
Well, yeah, JP, Rob texted me. It was like tactics for COD Warzone. He was like, get ready to make some 12-year-olds cry. But as soon as he said that, I just thought I was like, Wayfair. Bam, 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 bam. Are your cabinets knocking from the inside? Wayfair.
See, this is all going to waste on us two morons. You could be out there.
Rob, do you want to be my young Jamie? You can edit this into splices. You could make.
Not on this computer. This computer's barely holding it together, just like doing this Zoom meeting.
Should we not do Zoom in the future? I'm asking, should we not do
It wouldn't
Zoom
matter.
as I'm having to use a
Can't
phone
run
to
chess.
connect JP? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's your answer right there. I mean, unless I can figure this shit out, but...
yeah, so I should probably do Skype with... I mean, with everyone else, Zoom works. I mean, for you two. That are holding out in the mountains with a musket and a bottle of moonshine, like, flying the Confederate flag. We ain't going down yet! Like... Hey, do you guys want
Skype!
Yeah.
Skype for rise again!
Skype shall rise again? All these Zoom.
Can I get a custom flag made with, like, Skype and, like, the, the stars and bars on it and shit?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
Can you just, like, I don't know, can you pretend to be somewhere else? Like, now I'm in San Francisco.
Ooh, the future. The future is now. Rob just.
Pile of grass!
Whoa! Wow! Look at that. Rob is now a pile of grass. Wait.
Technology.
Cabinets. Brought to you by Wayfair.
That's what I mean. Do a green screen, like one of those open and you pop out. Like on a bad green screen edit.
Someone's knocking.
Fucking hilarious. Are you kidding me?
Hello, Emilio. What are you doing down there?
Bottom half.
Amelia.
Do you have 30,000 US
It's in a 4-pack.
Wow.
Like just open all the drawers.
I thought you were fine down there. I gave you food, water, and a phone with Shadow Raid Legends on it. I don't think I'm going to get sponsored by them. I think I'm going to get a cease and desist of using their name. Making child trafficking jokes.
Please stop mentioning.
Please stop mentioning us. You guys can pay me to stop mentioning you.
There you go.
There's my sponsorship.
Just be a thorn in their side. There
I'll
you
be
go.
the only sponsorship. I'll be the only person sponsored by companies by not saying their name.
Right.
Why do Shadow Raid Legends have $30,000 microtransactions?
What could that? I just
New
gotta.
character, you say?
Jesus Christ. You know who? Dude, I could just start going after all of them.
It's that fucking kid with a phone, and he's just like fluffing your account for you.
Yeah. Why do you think he's buying $30,000? Is that sword really worth it? Really?
Right.
The sword of Ralphie? Do you know? Look at the names.
Ralph.
I could get like milk carton. You know what? This is just going darker and darker and darker. This is only going to serve to lose people. Yeah. So if this humor's too dark for you, but you still want to keep watching it, but don't want people to know you're watching it, use ExpressVPN. Okay. We'll wrap. We'll do Skype next time, and for you two guys, JP, let us know how everything is in Kabul, and
They're feeding me, so yeah.
Yeah. Shadow Raid Legends. All right, homies.
All right.
Shadow Raid brought to you by OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Shot live from... Okay, I'm finished. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, my man.
Later.
Later.